Right. So let's get started because I don't want to take up too much of your time.
So who are you with?
I am Veronica with Stewart Title.
Okay.
With the underwriter for Paramount Title with Megan. Thank you, Megan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead. Let me know if you are able to see my
There he is.
slideshow. Can you see it? Uh-oh, let me see. Can I share? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let me know if you all can see this, if you can see the PowerPoint with Megan's beautiful photo.
Yep.
All right, you can see it. Awesome, awesome. All right, y'all ready for me to get started?
Yep.
All
Let's
right,
dive
all right.
on in.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody, again. And I do apologize for my tardiness, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Veronica. I'm with Stewart Title. We're the underwriter for Paramount Title. And today we're going to talk about social media insights. And I know whenever we talk about anything that's related to social media, everybody's on different platforms. Today, my goal is just to share some tips with you, some things that maybe you're trying now, or either there's some things that once you see this and we talk about it, maybe like, maybe I'll try it and see how that works. Make sure you utilize in the chat also to kind of let us know what you're doing and if you think these things are working, or just give us some input of what you think. So let's get started. First off, let's talk about Facebook. This, of course, is one of our popular, as my kids would tell me, Facebook is the platform for old people. That's okay. I'm old, so I use it and I love it. But anyway, this talks about when you should post on Facebook. This is not saying that you should try this or that you have to. If you are utilizing these days, if it's being effective for you, perfect. If you're trying to figure out what should I try, this is not working for me, try these days out just to see if it does work. So for Facebook, the best days to post would be on Wednesday and Thursday and Fridays. Typically, the reason why is these are the best days of engagement, right? The reason it's good times to post is people at this time, for you as real estate professionals, if you're starting to post things on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, guess what? Those viewers or your people that are following you, they want to see what you're putting out there as they're planning for maybe their weekend, right? So if you have open houses are coming up, or if you had a home that closed and you want to show those things, these are the best times to engage because that's when people are looking to see what is out there. Now, the best times to post mid-morning between 9 and 11. Of course, guess what? Between 9 and 11, you've come in, someone is driving into work, they're getting to work, getting settled. You're posting from 9 till 11, right? So, guess what? This is a time where someone's taking their break. They want to see what you're posting in between these times. Next time will be
When they
lunch.
should be working.
They should be. They're taking a break. Come on. Because, hey, look, honestly, right now, I have both of my phones on my desk, right? I'm working. I have everything turned off so I won't be distracted, though. So that's probably it. The next time around lunchtime between 12 and 1, of course, guess what? This is around the time where people are taking their lunch. So if you're posting between 12 and 1, while someone is sitting eating their lunch, they have their phones in their hands. So they're going to look at what you're posting. Lastly, in the evenings between 6 and 9 is the best time for you to post. It says users unwind and they browse. So between 6 and 9, if you have children, you're getting them ready for bed, getting dinner all prepared, getting all those things done, folding clothes and whatever it is you need to do. But guess what? When you're ready to unwind and relax, you're going to grab your phone and you're going to see what is out there. So these are the best times for you to post so that those viewers are able to look at what you're posting after those time frames. Now get this, which is I thought was pretty interesting. The worst day to post is on Sunday. Why do you think Sunday is the worst day to post? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. I'm just curious to know, what do you think? Why do you think Sunday is the worst day to post? Now, Megan, I can't see the chat. If you're able to see the chat.
I am. I'm keeping an eye on it.
Okay, perfect. Just I'm curious to know, why does anyone think that Sundays is the worst day to post?
Got a couple of people
What do
coming
they
in,
say?
family day, church, unplug, family time.
Yes, yes, in all of the above. So just think about it. If you post something on Sunday, it's going to get lost because of that family day, church, just unwinding, just relaxing. just trying to spend time just alone and staying out of the social media realm, right? So just think about it. If you do post on Sunday, it's not going to be, and no one's going to really see it. It may get overlooked. So if you have tried these days and times, great. If you have not, try it and see what happens for you. Just curious, okay? So now, as my children said, Facebook is for old people. Whatever, people. All right. So audience and demographics. Let's talk about the age range. So the age range of Facebook, of course, is broad. It's broad because of the base of people that we use. So it's saying the strong presence among ages 25 to 24, right? Younger audiences maybe between 18 to 24, but the younger audience, they're moving toward Instagram and TikTok. So 25 to 44 is on Facebook. That's the average. I was thinking, oh wow, I'm impressed. I'm in that range. Believe it or not, I'm not. Okay, but we'll talk about that later. All right. So the global hey, you laughing at me over there. So the global reach. Using Facebook, there are 2.9 billion monthly active users. And as we know, those numbers increase. So for you, with what you do as a real estate professional, posting on Facebook, imagine 2.9 billion monthly users. That's amazing. So the amount of people that will be able to see what you post out there, that's what you want, right?
That's almost half of the worldwide population. I think the worldwide
See?
population is 7 million or 7 billion.
So see there. So why wouldn't you want to post on that? Even though it's old people, that's okay. They're looking to buy and sell homes. That's the goal, right? All right. So here are a few key features within Facebook. Of course, your personal profiles and your pages. So within your profiles, people are looking to see who you are. You have your profile as an individual user, then you also have a business page. Okay, here's another question. How many of you out there have two social media or two individual Facebook page and a business Facebook page? Or who has just one? Let me know. I'm just curious. Let me know, Megan, if anyone has two versus one.
A lot of
And
twos are coming through.
whoever
There's
has a
one.
one, somebody has a one.
Somebody has a one, couple people.
So the first person that said they have a one, ask them, they can hear me, huh? Why do you only have one Facebook page? An individual, so you have your business and individual all in one. I'm curious to know, why do they only have one page? Did they respond?
Not yet.
Not yet. And that one is an interesting one that I always ask. I did a class and we talked about the same thing. Why do you have two pages versus one? One of the real estate professionals, she told me the reason why she only has one page. I thought it was pretty interesting. She says she wants her clients or potential clients, as well as her friends and family, she wants all of them to know what she does. So she wants to keep relevant, keep them to know, yes, she's a real estate agent, but she also has a life outside of her real estate profession. So she wants her clients to see her in the light of just an average person, but she also wants to remind her friends and family of what she does as well as a real estate professional. So that's why she intertwines both of them together. Now, the
Yeah.
others that have two separate, they said they want to keep it separate. They want their personal life separate from their business life. So I thought it's valid on both ends, valid on both. So did they respond yet as far as why they only have the one?
Yes, there is some. One of them was couldn't figure out how to create a business page. Another one is because I have more followers on my page, opposed to having to invite people to my business page that don't accept invites.
Oh, okay. And again, valid points. That's why I
Yeah.
always ask. Huh. Okay. Got it. All right. So let's touch on Instagram. So, yes, we remember before we talked about the age demographics using Facebook versus Instagram. So, here it says Instagram, the best days to post Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Now, you notice with Instagram, it doesn't show Fridays because remember, we talked about the age demographics between 18 and 24. So, just think about the reason why they're not choosing posted on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. Guess what? If it's the younger generation, they're out having a great time. After they finish having a great time, then they're going to be posting. But for you as a real estate professional, try these days. But if you want to post on the other days as well, that is fine. We're talking about age demographics between 18 and 24. Guess what? They still can be homeowners. They can still be looking to purchase a home and maybe inherited a home and they're looking to sell that home also. So still keep that in mind when you're looking at the days to post. Times again, they're pretty much about the same, other than the evening is a little bit later. Has 9 till 11, part of the morning routine, posting early in the morning from 9 till 11. Lunchtime again, now it shows 11 to 1. Before it said 12 to 1. It says scroll through lunch. So, yes, it's giving them time. And in the evening times, it shows here from 7 to 9, engage after work or school. So, depending upon who your audience is, utilize those time frames of who you're trying to reach. Again, the same thing, worst day to post is Sunday again, is also less effective on Instagram compared to weekdays. So we notice Facebook and Instagram still says worst days to post is definitely on a Sunday because we're all engaging in doing other things other than posting, right? So we have the age demographics to age range again shows 18 to 34 with the younger audience of course dominating, right? Visual platform, again, we're visual. We like to be able to see stuff and move on. So one thing with Instagram is the draw for Instagram. You're able to put videos, photos, stories, something instant that someone can look at and move on. Key features, feed posts. These again can be square or vertical. Again, it's all about what our eyes catch. Instagram stories, they last for 24 hours. So there may be something immediate that you want to share with someone. After the 24 hours, it's going to go away. But again, it's immediate information. Reels, they're short, they're engaging. They can be between 15 and 90 seconds. Again, it's similar to TikTok, right? Instagram shopping. This is another good one. We're talking about business, right? For business accounts, shopping allows you to tag products directly and post in stores. So for you, if you're showing an open house and you have that open house and you have it set up, you can tag whoever the person was that helped you, and it could be your business. So you can tag your business in those different Instagram shopping reels that you may post in there. So there's a lot of things, a lot of creativity that you can utilize with when you're Instagram as well. Again, we talk about the audience that you're trying to capture and keep them engaged. Now, TikTok is another one. When we think about TikTok, this one is another one where you utilize your creativity. Here it talks about best days to post. Look here, it has Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. These are typically more engagement days when you're posting on TikTok. Best times in the mornings. Look, it's 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Early hours, especially weekdays. Because guess what? When we're getting up, the very first thing that we do before our feet hit the floor, we're grabbing our phone. So guess what? If we're looking at our phones, where you post something on TikTok, someone's going to see it between 6 and 10 a.m. Sometimes before we even decide we're ready to get up, we're grabbing our phones and we're scrolling on there, right? Afternoons says 2 to 4. We didn't even say lunchtime. Look, it's 2 to 4. Spike happens during your midday break, which for us is almost toward the end of the day. Evenings, it shows 7 to 11. Engagement in the evenings when you have free time. Of course, remember, it's instant video, so you can look at multiple ones. I've been told a lot of my friends are like, Veronica, when I get on TikTok, I'm on there for hours. So just imagine if you're posting things on TikTok, you want your viewers to be on your see what you're posting constantly, right? So make sure you're putting things that are on there that's going to continue to draw them to keep seeing what you're posting. Same thing. I think the worst day is going to go straight across the board for everyone is always going to be on Sunday. It's going to be low engagement day to post. It's not a good day at all. Now, again, here, age demographics. Look, we talk about TikTok. It shows 16 to 24. Yes, it starts out young, but guess what? As you're posting things and you continue to post relevant content that's catchy, whether it has music, of course, we're talking about the key features, whether it has music, different sounds, things that draw people in, Branding. There may be something that you do as far as branding. So with certain music, when someone hears that music, they're going to automatically know that's something that you've posted. So those things are definitely important. Look, they have 1 billion active users. Yes, they're between 16 and 24, but guess what? These could be future homeowners and also potentially sellers as well. They could be young, but they still could have property that they're looking to sell. And guess what? That's where you come in. All right, so let's talk about some of the key features. TikTok, short videos, 15 to 60 seconds, and it can go up to 10 minutes depending upon the account. Again, we're talking about something instant, short video, short and sweet, but catchy, right? Now we talk about For You page, FYP. So it has TikTok's main discovery feed. Videos from any account can appear here. So again, make sure it's something that's going to grasp and catch their attention. Sounds and music are absolutely key. A unique feature in the ability to use trending sounds, songs, and audio clips that's going to capture someone's attention, and it's going to draw in the reach of those that are constantly looking to see what you have out there. And sometimes those songs draw you in before you know it, they're dancing to it. They're looking at what you've posted. They're remembering branding. So every time they see or hear those sounds, they're going to automatically think of you, right? You can use duets and stitches. Again, creativity. This allows someone to see who you are, what you can put out there, what your draw is. That's the main thing that we're looking at doing. So let's see, what do we have now? All right. So, little brief overview with Facebook. You have likes. Of course, that's the one thing with Facebook. You want to know how many likes did I have? I posted that, made this post. How many people liked it? How many people engaged it? How many people did it reach? So these are things as you're looking on your post, what you're posting. Also, when you do this, you can see what content is drawing more attention. Is it when I post stuff about my open house? Or is it when I'm posting something about my little furry friend? What are the things that are engaging the audience? And it doesn't always have to be about real estate. You just want to stay engaged, relevant content that's going to allow people to continue to come back to your page. So, of course, it's going to show the number of people that have liked your page. You also are able to see how many your post, how many people did it reach, right? Organically, or was it through a paid effort? Did you boost it, right? With the engagement, it allows you to see the likes, comments, how many people actually shared your post, how many clicks did you get. So this also helps you determine what should I be focused on a little bit more, what should I focus on a little bit less, or do I need to change up the content? Do I need to change up what I'm putting out there? This allows you to dive a little bit deeper into what you're posting. Also, here with the audience insights, this is another option for you. Within the demographics, it allows you to see the age range, who your followers are, what is the age demographics. Are you reaching the people that you're trying to reach, right? Also with your followers, this allows you to see who are your followers. Are these people that you should also be following as well? So when you're posting things, the ones that are following you and you're following them, you can see, are they engaged in the content that I'm posting? Is there something else more that I should be doing, right? Next, with the video insights, of course, this is always one. With videos, you're able to see how many times was your video watched, which videos are being watched. Are they watching it all the way through? Should I shorten the video up? Should I make it a little bit longer? Because the object is you want to make sure that you're capturing their attention and they're watching that video the entire time. So you have the average watch time, lets you know the average duration people spend watching your videos. So if you notice that they're cutting the video off at a certain point, maybe you need to shorten the video and make sure it's just that catchy information that you're putting out there that they're going to watch it all the way to the very end. Now, as we talk about TikTok, you have your profile overview. Again, this is going to show the matrix of the total followers that you have, the profile views, video views, and the number of likes across your content. Again, it allows you to kind of see what works and what is not working. It gives you also have the capability of looking at your engagement summary, right? You can look at the high level snapshots Are they liking the snapshots that you're putting out there? Are they sharing it? What comments are they actually putting out, right? What are they saying about what you're putting out there? Are they watching your video for the duration? Are they ending it? Are they stopping it before it concludes? Again, this allows you to get a little bit of more insight on what you're putting out there and what should you put, or maybe to pull back some of that information. The demographics. We know the demographics on TikTok, but you may be surprised. Maybe that age demographics could possibly change. Are you engaging more females or more males? Who are you engaging with the content that you're putting out, right? You also can look at the followers activity. You also can kind of see what are they doing. Are you optimizing a post to the most of its ability? What is the growth? Is your followers increasing based off of what you're putting out there? When you change your content, do you notice your numbers increasing, or do you see them being stagnant, or are they going down? So again, that also helps you determine how you should engage with those that are looking at what you're posting as well.
Veronica, we have a question. How do you
Yes.
see if people are dropping off in the middle of the video?
When you look at your, let me go back to your video. When you are, let's go back here. So when you're looking in the engagement summary, when you look through the video portion, you can see if they've looked at it the entire time. So go back into the dashboard of the videos, look into the engagement summary section. That should let you know if they watch it for the duration, or if they only watch for 10 seconds, or if it was 20 seconds.
And then
And
another question.
Go ahead.
Does Instagram and Facebook give you that much detail as well?
Yes, it does. Yes, Facebook will. Yes, it does.
Cool.
Okay, okay. All right. Let me know if I need to, if you have another question, and I'll stop, because I'll start rattling on. You're like, Veronica, slow it down. All right. Okay, so now with Instagram. Now, of course, here, this one shows the number of unique users who have seen your content, whether it's your post, your stories, your reels, whatever you may put out there, but it also shows a specific time frame of those users. The interactions, of course, this is the one I think that all of us look at the interactions. When we post something, we want to know how many likes we've got, how many comments were there, was the video, or was it shared, did someone save it? Those are things that determine if what you're putting out there, is it relevant? Is the information that they're going to like, that they're loving? If they're sharing it, okay, what pages they're sharing it to, how many followers do they have? Because that allows you to get additional views. Because now if they're sharing your content, whoever sees it there, they may start following you to see what relevant content you're putting out, to draw them in as well. Now, the total of followers, this allows you to see your follower count, to see your trend over time. Has the growth increased, or has it decreased? When was the time frame where you noticed the growth decrease? Was it when I posted something about me baking cookies out there, or was it when I actually went to an open house and I actually did a video of the home? When did my followers increase or decrease? Those are the things that you want to know what you're doing. It, are you capturing the audience that you're looking to capture? Also, in your insights as well, it provides you details of the age, the gender, and even location of some of your followers, because also there may be people that you're trying to capture in a specific area. So you can kind of determine, am I capturing the right people? Is this the demographics that I'm looking for? Is this the area that I'm trying to draw more attention to? Right? Also, looking at your followers activity, it allows you to see if those followers, if they're active, are they helping with, you can also help schedule your different posts. So as we talked about what days and what times are good for you to post some things, you can schedule it so that you don't miss when you should be posting certain content. Or also setting it up where you have a tickler for the week. You can plan out what you want to post and have it set up where something is posted on Tuesday at this time. I want to talk about, let's say I want to talk about a new community that's coming up. They have a new gym that's going to be opening up, and you want to post an open house for that new gym. You want to post it on, let's say, Thursday around lunchtime. So when someone is looking at your page, all this information is posted so they can plan out the open house is going to be on Saturday. So now they have it on their calendar based on what you've posted. So again, this can allow different people to come onto your page to see what you're posting, to see what relevant content you're posting so they can plan out their day. And you want them to continue to come back to your page because they know you typically have all the up and coming information to allow your followers to stay engaged.
Hey, Veronica, there is a
Yes.
question. When did you
Yes.
say is the best time and day to pre-advertise open houses for the upcoming weekend?
I would say Wednesday. Now, what platform are they wanting to post it on?
They usually
Because
post it on Facebook.
so if they do Facebook for open houses, now it's saying the best days to post, I would say Wednesday and Thursday. If they do Wednesday, Thursday, and even Fridays, Friday can be again your reminder about that open house is happening on Saturday. If you do Thursday, so that way it allows them to remember. You don't want to post too soon because if you do Monday or Tuesday, they may forget. So try Wednesdays, Thursday, and Friday. Even if you want to do a reminder, hey, don't forget on Thursday. Hey, don't forget on Friday, but start it out on that Wednesday to post for that open house. And lunchtime too. So that way they're planning out for the week. Definitely. All right. Let's see where. All right. Let's see. So we did that one right with Instagram. Where did we go? I'm trying to remember which page because I clicked back because I wanted them to actually be able to see Insta here. Let's see. All right. So again, back to, let me make sure I didn't miss something. Sorry if I'm clicking too fast here. I just want to make sure I did not miss anything. Metrics. Okay. Okay. I think this is probably where I stopped. Again, when you're put in certain pages, I think this were on your Instagram. Yes, we're on Instagram. So on your Instagram, again, in your insight, audience insight, this again allows you to see the age, the gender, and the location of your followers. Seeing the follower activity also is a one as well. This is going to show you when your followers are most active, helping you schedule posts for optimal engagement. So this also will help you as well with your followers to find out when they're more engaged on when they're more engaged. So you can also determine if, like, for example, the person inquired about an open house. So if you notice that engagement on your page is on a Wednesday, then that will be an ideal day to start posting your open houses. And then follow up again and post on that Thursday as well. So that way, once you put it out there as you're indicating the open house is coming up, but then you also want to provide an update, a reminder so they don't forget. So if they put it on their calendar, this will be, oh, yeah, I remember her open house. Then when they see it again on your page on that Thursday, it's another reminder. Oh, yeah, I do have it on my calendar for Saturday. I'll be there at noon. So again, each one of these, as you go into your platforms, looking at how your audience is engaging with you, this is where you can determine when is going to be the best time for you to post and see which one works. If you try this out, let's say this week for that open house, look to see how the engagement took place. So the next open house that you have, if posting on Wednesday and Thursday worked for you, try it again. Do that again to see, did you get more engagement? Or expand it out and move it back to that Wednesday, Thursday, and also the Friday. So just try out each one to see how much engagement you did get. And also another tip, when the open house happens and as you get people coming in, also ask them, how do they hear about the open house? That way, also, that's another way to determine, is you posting on your Facebook, posting on Instagram, did you get the engagement that you needed? Did you notice that a lot of the people that came in for your open house, did they hear about your open house on those platforms? Which one of those, and kind of even market to see which ones came in based off my Facebook post, which ones came in based off my Instagram post. So that way you can determine, okay, so that is working. So I need to continue to do that. And don't forget to still change it up, not just about your open houses. Post on some other things that you want to share with them as well, since you notice that you're getting a lot of attention through posting on those different social media platforms. Also, you can look at the post performance. Again, here it allows you to see what is happening on those posts. How many people are clicking in? How many people are staying engaged? How many people are sharing that, right? Also with the impressions, it allows you to see the number of times the post was shown to users. Because again, that's why how you can determine if this is something that I should continue to do, or should I change it up and maybe post something different as well. Now, Megan, I want to put this question out there for the audience to put into the chat. What is some of the information that you're currently posting on your platforms? Is it all real estate, or what else are you posting out there on your platforms?
We
Is
have
any
one comment that says mixing it up, real estate, kids, activities, baseball, new places, home and decor, quotes, etc.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, so
Now,
there's a lot of
so
variety.
so for the one that just posted the certain things that they're posting out there, where are they getting their content? What, like, where are you getting your information that you're posting?
Self-generated Canva edits.
Ah, love it. And okay, keyword Canva. Perfect, perfect. I always am curious too to know the information that's being posted out there. Make sure, and this is one thing for Paramount Title and for Megan, I'm gonna use you as an example. Now, Megan, do you send out like newsletters, report like different things that are going on in the industry to like your contact list?
Yes, we have an automated monthly newsletter that goes out to all of our agents from the assigned reps. And then we also have, if they're signed up with the Fan Agent app, they get
Yes.
those monthly premiums as well. And those have flyers and content for that month to be able to post and twerk around or tweak around and
Yes. Awesome. And see, I asked you that, Megan, because that is also for those that have joined us this morning. Those are additional tools that can be used. If you're not sure about what information to post, or you want to make sure to keep the content that you're posting on your platforms relevant, the information that Megan and her staff and team are sending out, that's also information that you can utilize to post out on your platforms to keep your audience engaged. You can also, for your different neighborhoods, if you have a homeowners association and they have, let's say they have like a volunteer day where they're clearing out the garden in a certain area, that's information to post. If you know that a new development is coming up in an area, which I know in our areas now it's hard to find land that's available now. But if there is new things that are coming to your area, that's stuff to post. For example, for me, I am over in, and I know Megan, your office is over in Apollo Beach. Moved over in the Sun City area. So over here, there we are like dying for new restaurants. Those are things to post on your social media platforms when there's new restaurants that are opening. Even doing reviews on a restaurant that you've gone to, talk about your experience, interviewing the staff there if they don't mind, the manager, to talk about their experience of moving into certain areas. Even if there's a new dentist office, if there's a new seamstress, any little thing that you think that your audience could gain some information from to help them, those are things to definitely provide. Even for your past clients that you've closed with, have them to even engage or put topics out on your pages to get dialogue back and forth to draw more attention in, because with those different conversations that are thrown out there, people will come back to your page to see, I wonder what they're talking about today, I wonder what the new topic is, different things of that nature. Now, before I moved into the Sun City area, there was a real estate agent that I had an opportunity to meet. And I follow her. There's something that she does every week. When I go on Facebook, I immediately see a video of her where she's talking about the market or talking about something that's going on in the industry. Those are things for each of you to utilize your platforms, utilize your voice, utilize your branding because everything that you put out there, it's about you and it's representing you to educate your consumers. The platforms that we have, the basic of them are free. Sometimes you may pay a little bit extra if you want some additional bells and whistles, but you have these tools that are out here. And all of us are visual, so everything that we see and do is all about what we see, what we hear. So utilize these platforms to the best of your ability so people can remember who you are, what you stand for, some of the things that you support. Those, I know we don't want to get into the political aspect at all because we want to stay kind of clear of that. But the things that we're dealing with on a daily basis, whether it is school is getting ready to come back in. So it could be places that you know of that have school supplies. Maybe they have some events that are coming up for back to school events. It's summer. Maybe there's some summer activities that are taking place. Do you know someone that's doing swimming lessons or different things of that nature, teaching on golf? All those things are things to just post on your platforms, just throwing out some ideas for each of you, what you can utilize to post out there. Some of you,
And
some of
Veronica,
the
you should know
interest.
also that Mike
Yes.
Poom, our CMO, does the daily post.
Yeah, so that's true. So definitely utilize any and everything that you have when you're just like, I can't think about what, I don't know what I should post, or maybe what I'm posting may be boring. You never know. It could be something that may draw someone's attention. Another place that I kind of go on every now and then is the Nextdoor app. I go on there and find out different things that are going on in the neighborhood. Those could be tools for you to find out certain areas of certain things that are going on in those areas. Talk about those things, start up conversations. You volunteer in different areas in your communities. Those are different techniques that you're able to use on a daily basis. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. We're talking about different ideas. All right, let's see. Were there any other comments that were in there for us, Megan?
Nope, nope, that is
Nope, that's good. All right, let's see. Where are we now? Let's see. Oh, let me go back to this engagement matrix. So here is another one we talk about when you're on your different social media platforms and how to make sure that what you're putting out there, is the audience looking at what you're putting out there? Are they reading it? Are they looking at the videos? Are they sharing it? Within each of your platforms, you have definite ways to look this information up. So here we talk about the different interactions. As we talk about likes, we definitely, whenever we post something, we want to make sure that someone likes the content that we post, right? We want to make sure that did they comment on the post? Also, when they comment, you definitely want to respond to their comment, letting the person know that you did read what they said. Maybe you have a response to that, or just acknowledge that that you've read what they've posted and possibly have dialogue back and forth. Sometimes comments that may be posted out there where you may have additional dialogue back and forth with others. So those could be things for each of you as well. Profile visits. Sometimes people, they track how many users visit your profile after seeing your post, your stories and reels, because now they're checking you out. Because now if they see some things that are about you, they're like, I think I may want to follow him. Let me see where he's located or what company he works for. Let me see how many followers do they have. Sometimes, believe it or not, that also determines if someone's going to follow you as well. On website clicks, it allows you to measure the number of users that click on the link in your bio, helping track traffic to your external websites. So making sure that that information is up to date, testing it out to make sure the landing page, that if you have a link in your bio to go directly to your website, make sure that it works. And if they click on that link to go to your website, make sure you have relevant content that's going to continue to draw them in, because it's all about branding. Everything that you put out, you want to make sure it's always going to link back to your pages, to your bio, to information that you're posting out there. Next, sometimes in your profile as well, you have your email or call button, that if someone wants to have further dialogue with you or have questions or whatever with you, they have another way to reach you, whether it's through email, whether it's calling you directly as well. So making sure the content that you have and all the interactions that you have on your page are up to date. Now, the next is hashtags. We love hashtags. But again, measure how many users discover your post through your hashtags that you use. Also, when you're posting stuff, utilize you don't want to overuse hashtags, but make sure you're using your hashtags as well, because this will allow you to see how many people are following you based off of the hashtag that you're using. um you can also determine what are the top performing hashtags. This will help you identify which hashtags are bringing more visibility and engagement to your content. So if there are some that are not working, those may be the ones to not use any longer, and use the ones that are bringing you more, more activity. Now, business accounts is another one where you have ad insights if you're utilizing your business accounts. Now, you have ad performance. This again provides detailed analytics on paid promotions, which includes impressions. This allows you to see the number of times your ads were shown. Because again, you want to make sure whatever you're posting out there, it's being visible, it's being shown, right? You want to determine how many people are actually reading, or how your ad is reaching, the number of people, how many are there, right? You want to determine how, with those ads, are people acknowledging they received it? Are they clicking, they like the ad that you posted? Are they making comments about the ad? Are they sharing the ad? Is definitely one. You want to make sure they're sharing this ad with others, right? Are they saving it because maybe they want to come back and look at it later, or they're saving it because they want to share it with someone in the future, but they have it saved so they don't forget about it, right? Then it's the conversions, tracking the actions taken as a result of your ads, whether it's the website visits, which again, make sure your websites are up to date, the apps to download, or either purchases, because if you're selling something specific, you want to be able to track, is the purchase based off of the ad that you posted on your social media platform. Next is shopping insights, because sometimes there may be things that you're selling out on your platforms as well. So product interaction could be, is one, is to track how your users interact with your Instagram shopping posts and stories. Again, we always talk about clicking on those the product tags, right? Page views measures how many times a user clicks through view a specific product page. So this also helps if you have products out there, if you're not getting a lot of clicks to view the items. Why is that? That may be something to kind of question or see, is there more information that I need to put? Do I need to give a little bit enhancement to the postings, what I have, the pages, the colors? What is drawing them in to look at my ads that I'm posting? What is it that I'm trying to get sold on my Facebook pages, my Instagram pages as well? And it also allows you purchases, allows you to track how many purchases were directed through Instagram shopping. This also will help you determine, does it work with me posting my items that I have for sale on Instagram? Are they purchasing it through my Instagram page, or are they going directly to my website? Honestly, for me, I go directly to the websites, because sometimes I'm a little bit leery where it's going to be taking me if I'm going to Instagram. So test those things out just to make sure that if someone is clicking through your Instagram page, that it does look legitimate, so they're not fearful of about moving forward of ordering something directly on your pages, or definitely reaching out to you as well.
Veronica, Kristen
Yeah.
said, I can't figure out how to create a business page.
Wait a minute, say that again. Kristen said she can't figure out how to create one.
Right.
All right. So Megan, I'm going to put you out on this one. Megan, would you be able to reach out to Kristen one-on-one and help her set up a business page?
Maybe it's not my strong suit either. I have mine into one because I did try and create a business page at one point, and it
Ah,
was not as, I didn't get as much volume and interaction. So I haven't used it, and I stick to my personal page because I get more volume there.
on there. Now, Kristen, do you have a personal page already?
Yes, she
So
said.
she's wanting to do just her. So let's see, Megan, put your um get your Megan, get her information, and let's see if we can reach out to her one-on-one and see what we can do for Kristen.
Okay, sounds good. I've got
Okay,
all her information, so I'll make sure to
perfect.
send it over to you. We'll do like a
Okay,
email.
perfect. All right. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Megan.
you have any insights on LinkedIn?
LinkedIn. I would say LinkedIn is probably one of the less used, but probably one of the better platforms that we take it for granted. Because if when you think about with LinkedIn, I would definitely say if you have open houses or if you have listings that you have, why not post them on LinkedIn? Because guess what? The people that are on LinkedIn are professionals looking possibly to buy or sell homes. When I think of LinkedIn, and probably most of us think of LinkedIn, we're thinking about looking for jobs. But guess what? After someone looks for a job, they want to find a home or they're moving somewhere, so they want to sell their home. So I would definitely say utilize LinkedIn as much as possible with posting anything to do with real estate. Post anything about brand and about who you are and what you do. Talk about the community that you're in, that you work in, that you live in, what you do in those areas. Because as people are looking on LinkedIn, talking about things within their career, if your post comes up about a home or open house or closing or something new in that community, guess what? People are going to want to say, "Oh, wow. I didn't know Megan was in this. Oh, I need to see what she has posted. Let me look at the comments because that's what we do. If someone else has interacted with you and posted comments, people want to see what is being said in those comments. And now that's going to draw them in to want to come back to your LinkedIn page to see what's new out there. So use LinkedIn to the best of your ability. Put an updated photo up there, post information about your family, friends, your network. Just post. I mean, what is it going to hurt? Nothing. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just constantly putting yourself out there on every single platform. Now, one thing I have heard from a lot of users where they always say, well, it's just so overwhelming. I just don't know. I'm just posting all of this stuff. I just can't keep up with all of it. Try one platform. If you feel overwhelmed, just try the one platform. Post on that. Keep up with how is it working for you. Look at the insights. Are you getting followers? Are you getting views? Are people clicking on your videos? If that is working, you're seeing the flow, move to the next one. Then you also can schedule what you put on one, you can post on the other. I like that to certain extents where if you post on Instagram, it's going to post to Facebook. I like that at one point. But if the same people are following you on both pages, if they know they're going to see the exact same thing, guess what? They may stop looking at that page because they know, oh, she posts the same thing on Instagram. I'm not going to look at her Facebook page. So change it up if it's going to be the same content, but change up something about what you're posting, even though it may be the same information, but have it look a little bit different. Change up the flyer or whatever you're posting, the colors, the wording, change some of the things up, but make sure to try to be consistent when you're posting. I know I probably went over what the question was about LinkedIn. Sorry about that. But hopefully I answered the question. If not, let me know. But let me know. So, so here are a few things to consider when you're trying to determine on posting and what to post. One is definitely know your audience. Of course, know who you're trying to reach. So, depending upon the age demographics, and we talked about the ages from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, we know the business professionals, and that could be range from 18 until. So, know your audience, know who you're trying to target so you can determine what information to post, what's going to be engaging for the certain people, right? The age demographics of certain people, some may like to read, may want to read a paragraph of what you're talking about. Some may want a visual, may want just pictures. So again, knowing your audience so you'll know what content to post out there. Time zones is another thing. I know for us, that may not be of importance, but also determining when is the best time to post and who you're trying to reach. If you deal with international clients, time zone will and is important. So you'll know when to post based on the audience that you're trying to reach, right? Next one, experimentation. Try it all. Try posting at different times and days. As I mentioned to you, the days and times that I showed in the very beginning, it's not set in stone that you have to post on those days and those times, but try it out to see if it works. Monitor the engagement. Do you see that you're getting a lot of traffic on Tuesdays? Do you see that you're getting a lot of traffic on Wednesday? But do you notice, are they looking at your page at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. or are they looking at your post from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m.? Look at all that to determine what is working best based off of the audience. Again, what is it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt much, right? Now, here's some things too with comparing Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I didn't have LinkedIn in here, but again, as I mentioned to you before, this is definitely another tool that should be used as often as you can. But again, you don't want to overwhelm yourself, but you want to make sure whatever you're posting is relevant content that can be useful for your audience, right? So, here, as we talk about the primary focus for Facebook, social networking, community building. Instagram is visual content. They want to show pictures, videos, stories. TikTok, short and to the point, highly engaging video content. Again, you can determine the age demographics based off of which platform that is being used. Now, the best for Facebook is going to be all age groups, long-term relationships, right? My kid says for old people, but guess what? Younger people are getting on Facebook also. As we talk about TikTok, because the younger audience, visually heavy brands, but it's not all younger audience. It's a vast majority of people on Instagram. So again, knowing your audience, but putting out there relevant content that's going to draw them in, and it's visually heavy, right? Now for TikTok, again, it's younger audience, viral content, and it trends. So again, going with the age based off of what they're looking for. The lifespan of posting on Facebook, longer lasting posts, especially on your page. So remember, if you're posting stories or reels, those are going to be short. But if you actually post, then it's going to stay on a longer. Instagram, it's going to be 48 hours to a week is how long your content may stay relevant and up in the beginning, top of the page. TikTok, short lived but viral potential is high. It's instant gratification with TikTok. Again, when we talk about the content, text, links, images, videos, and events on Facebook. Instagram, photos, videos, reels, stories. TikTok, short, engaging videos, sounds, and effects. So you can kind of even determine the age demographics based off of what content is being posted. Now, as we talk about discovery, on Facebook, is organic, paid reach. Facebook groups also is another good thing, doing the groups. On Instagram, explore page, hashtag searches. So make sure you're utilizing those hashtags. When it comes to TikTok, for your page and algorithms. Again, short instant gratification. And advertising on Facebook, expensive targeting, robust ad tools. Again, who you're trying to reach. Instagram, highly visual ads, Instagram shopping. And then lastly, for TikTok, native creative ads, influential marketing. So keep all of those things in mind, determining, depending upon which platform you use. If you're using multiple platforms, make sure that you're putting up information, but not exactly the same thing on every platform. Switch it up, change up what information you're utilizing or that you're posting out there. Megan sends out information to you all on a regular basis. Utilize that. Utilize the knowledge that you all have in your communities and your networks. Post that information out there because the goal is you want to stay relevant. Your reputation is all that you have. So what you put out there, once it's out there. So make sure you're putting the top quality of who you are out there so people will always want to see what you have to offer, what engagement do you have for them. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you all for today.